We're doing this table. We're tracing the leg out for the formwork of our table that we designed. This is our proposed table drawing, and we've traced out the leg onto a sheet of melamine, and we're going to cut this out here in a minute, and then we're going to build up the formwork up off of it. And after we do that, we're going to attach it to this tabletop over here we got. This is going to be the bottom piece of our formwork for our tabletop. We're going to lay it down like this and pour the concrete, and we're going to build it up using flashing around it, and you'll see that in a little bit. Here we are with Corey and Wes constructing the formwork. We're having to pre-drill our holes to make sure we don't split the particle board. Here we go with Wes pre-drilling the hole. Here we are finishing our form for the top of our table. We use flashing around the outside edge of it as just like a wall, so something to put up against, completing the form around it. We try to get the metal flashing as tight as we could to it to give it a rigid form to pour against. And now that we've completed that, we're just going to pour. We're going to put our rebar in it, and then we'll pour our tabletop next.
What we did is we traced the leg out on a piece of plywood so we could bend our rebar and set it how it needs to be. And so now all we're doing is getting it positioned right, and we're going to tie it together, and that'll be it.
Alright, this is our formwork right here with the rebar. As you can see, the table's going to stand upright like this. This is the rebar for our base. This is the rebar for our stem of the table. Over here, this is the makings of our tabletop. It's upside down right now, but this is the rebar that will form the tabletop and keep it in place right here. And we'll flip this over, and it'll be placed onto the top of our stem with all these components put together right here to finish off the table.
Now we're welding the rebar to the dowel, so it'll hold place inside the form, and it won't burn the edge of the form.
Corey's spraying adhesive on our tabletop, and what this is going to do is it's going to allow the glass that we put in here to adhese to the top of this, to where it won't pull into the concrete, and it'll stay. That way when we start to sand, you'll still be able to see the glass on the top surface.